Hi, welcome to Cardio Tennis at Home 8 Core Blaster. I'm Ian Vidgen, this is IV Tennis Coaching, and today we've got a fun session that's really going to help strengthen your core muscles. And this is really important when you want to improve your mobility on the tennis courts, as well as increase the power of your shots and prevent injury. So today you're going to need a racket and 3 tennis balls, a yoga mat or a towel, and a rucksack and some weights. So if you're ready, let's get started. Let's start our warm-up by grabbing our tennis racket and start with our rotating shoulders. So you can have the racket with each end of your hands, and you're going to rotate it gently around your shoulders. So you're mobilizing your shoulder joints and your arms, and then we're going to go back the other way. So waking up the top half of our body now, and we're going to take this into a bigger stretch. So we're going to take this into our big balls. So we're going to go all the way down, make this a whole body stretch. So we're going round, all the way to the ground, and then to the side and back behind, warming up our lower back, as well as our abdomen and our legs as well. Go back the other way now. So you're rotating round. If you don't have a racket, obviously you can use your frying pan or anything else that you want to use. Don't need to use anything actually, you can just imagine it. Fantastic, right. Okay, so put your racket down. Okay, now we're just going to march on the spot and pump our arms. So, our core muscles are really important for when we want to move towards the ball, if we want to increase the efficiency of our movements, as well as our body control as well, and our balance when we get there, and helps us also with regenerating power as well. We want to make sure we generate a lot of power when we hit the ball, and so by strengthening our core muscles, we strengthen that kinetic chain, and we can transfer that power from our feet to our legs, to our body, through our arms, and then into the racket and the ball. Hits that ball a little bit harder. We get the arm going backwards now. That's it. Good job. And then we're going to side step from side to side. Side step from side to side. That's it. So when we're talking about our core muscles, we're talking about the muscles in our abdomen, in our back, in our lower back, in our pelvis, in our glutes. And these are really core for strength and stability when we're playing tennis. Also, if you have nice strong core muscles, it helps prevent injury in other areas as well as in those parts of our body as well. Okay, right, now we're going to do a hamstring curl when we get to the end after each set. And that's really important, especially kind of like, if people have kind of lower back problems, then strengthening those core muscles could be really beneficial to helping you stay on court, keeping you on court and enjoying your tennis. Okay, so now we're going to go for a high knee. Every time you get to the end, you get a high knee. We want to warm up our hip joints, our legs as well. It's going to be our whole body that's going to be working today. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be tough. It's going to be low impact, which is good, but it's going to be really tough for you. Alright, so when we get to the end, I'm going to throw some air punches. Throw some air punches and get to the end. That's it. Good job. And then back to the middle, just jogging on the spot. We're going to jog at 50%. Pump those arms. And then 60%. 70%. I'm picking that pace up now. 80%. 90%. And 100%, as fast as you can go now. Good job, well done. Just keep jogging on the spot. Now we're going to go on to our core circuit. So I'm going to give you some exercises to do, and you've got to do as many as you can in 45 seconds, and I'm going to give you different levels so you can pick the level that's right for you. We're going to do 4 exercises, have a break, another 4 exercises, and then we're going to repeat them again. So, for our first exercise, I want you to grab your rucksack. Okay, if you've got some weights, I want you to put some weights in there if you want to take it to the next level. But this is going to be our kettlebell swings. So, you're going to start with your feet wide and shoulder width apart. You're going to get your rucksack and you're going to swing your rucksack in front of you like this. Okay, when you're doing this, you want to make sure you squeeze your bum to engage your glutes, and also you want to feel like somebody's about to poke you in the tummy, and that will engage your core muscles. Okay, so we're going to do this 45 seconds and then we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you want to bring that up as high as you can. So when you swing up, you squeeze your glute muscles, as well as making sure you've got your tummy engaged. All right, so if somebody's about to prod you in the tummy, you want to engage those muscles. It's really good. You've got to swing to about shoulder height if you can. That's it. And nice and high. If you can, keep your back nice and straight as well. So it's all from your glutes, squeezing and bringing that rucksack up. Okay, last second. Fantastic. Right, our next one. High knee and twist. So level 1, just do your high knees. Level 2, you want to add a twist. Try and touch your opposite elbow. Let's go. So you want to touch your knees up as high as you can. Make sure you keep those core muscles engaged. This is really good if you don't like doing crunches. It's really good for doing your abs as well as your lats, which are on the side of your side of your body. So you get those knees up as high as you can. Really touch that elbow to your knee. And get the elbow to the knee. That's it. Get nice and high. Good job. Last few seconds, guys. Last few seconds. Fantastic. And hold it there. Right. We're going to grab your tennis racket and we do our wood chops. So we're going to go from one side to the other like this. We're going to do half the time one way, then we'll change direction. So you bring it down as quickly as you can. So you go at your pace and you make sure you listen to your body. You know what you're doing. Keep those core muscles engaged. That's it. Doing really well. And we're going to swap sides. So get the other way now. So it's all about pulling down. Keep those core muscles nice and tight. Oh, that's it. It's quite good for your service action as well. Getting those shoulders moving. A few more seconds. Fantastic. Now we'll do our split stance back extension. So you're going to start one foot in front of the other, hands behind your head, and you want to bring your body forwards. Okay, off we go. So obviously if you want to make it harder, just go down that a little bit further. This is really good for your whole body. Get a bit of a calf stretch as well as your abs. So you want to make sure you pull those elbows back. So you're not rounding your shoulders. You've got it nice and straight. That's it. This is really good for your ab muscles as well as your back as well, your lower back. Keep going, guys. A few more seconds. Pull those elbows back. And hold it there. Well done. So grab a drink, have a break, and now I want you to grab your yoga mat or a towel. I'm going to put it on the floor because our next 4 exercises we're going to do on the floor. So first one we're going to do is our plank arm extension. So you're going to get into a plank position either on your arms or on your forearms like this, and then you're going to alternate lifting your arm up and then putting it back down. Okay, so lift your arm up and put it back down. Alright, you can do this for 45 seconds. So, we're ready. Let's go. So lift the arm up and down. Obviously, if you don't, you find this one quite tricky, you can just do your normal plank and just hold it in position like this, but you want to make sure you've got a straight line right from your toes all the way to the top of your head, so you're not looking around. You want to keep your gaze straight in front of you, just like this. That's it. Try and keep the back nice and straight. Engage those core muscles. You're really feeling it now. You're doing really well. Keep going. You've been nice and strong. Well done. Right. So we're going to go onto our back. We're going to go into a bridge. So just go on your back and just lift your pelvis up to the sky. Okay, you want to squeeze your glutes. Inside. If you want to take it to the next level, extend your arm and bring your foot down to the ground and then lift it up. Alright, so that's if you want to go make that a little bit harder, a little bit trickier, but me, I'm just going to go for my classic bridges. So keep the pelvis going up. As the pelvis goes up, you want to squeeze your bum together. It's really good for your back, for your lower back. Doing really well, guys. Keep going, doing well. Squeeze, well done. Right, on to our next one, our Supermans. Back onto our front. You're going to have your arms out in front and then you pull them, elbows towards you like this. Okay, if you want to make it harder, take your feet up off the floor as well. So extend your arms all the way out so they're straight. I can't, I've got no space. But if you can, I'll extend those arms out and then pull them back in. So it's really good for your lower back on this one. If you're finding that's a bit intense, drop your feet to the ground. And if you're finding that intense, just slide your arms along the floor. And you don't have to keep your chest off the ground. Okay, you know your body, you go at your pace. Alright, get those arms going out and then back, out and back. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Brilliant. Okay, on to our last one. Go to a plank to a downward dog. So onto your hands, to a plank position, then stick your bum up in the air. Let's go. So for a plank, down to downward dog, and then plank again. Just pause at the top of your plank and the top of your downward dog. Really good for finding those core muscles. Just imagine someone's about to poke you in the tummy. That's it. Doing really well, guys. Keep going. It's good for your shoulders as well as your core. Feel it burning right now. Keep going, nearly there. Feel after you've done this session. A good job. And hold it there. Grab a drink, have a little break, and we're going to do that same circuit again. So we're going to start with our kettlebell swings by grabbing our rucksack. We want to make sure we get that swing going from between your glutes up to about shoulder height. So you're going out and up, and as you're coming up, you're squeezing those glute muscles like that. Okay, so get yourself your rucksack. Are you ready to go? Okay, right, get yourself a good, nice wide base. Get the shoulder width apart. Okay, on your marks, get set, let's go. Here we go, 45 seconds. Squeeze those glutes. Okay, we're really good for when you hit your ground strokes. That's it. Extend up. You really transfer all that power from your legs, from your glutes, through your abs, all the way up into your shoulder, into that ball. You're going to crush those winners. It's going to be amazing. Good job. A few more seconds. You swing as high as you, up to your shoulder height. That's it. Brilliant. Hold it there. So now we're going to do a high knee and twist. So you bring your high knee and twist. If you just want to do high knees, that's fine. Okay, let's go. So you just want to do one more than you did last time. You want to set your personal best on this one. So if any of these exercises you didn't quite get to the end, then that's fine. You just want to make sure you go as far as you can go, alright? Get that side nice and high. Go at your pace. Imagine somebody's about to poke you in the tummy. Just tense up those muscles. Good job, a few more seconds. Fantastic, right, let's grab our rackets. We're going to do our wood chop. So we're going to swing down and across our body like this. Okay, on your marks, get set, let's go. Let's get those extensions down. So you want to make sure you keep your core muscles engaged so you're still in control. This is good for your serve, any sort of overarm throwing action. You can swap over in a second. Give me one more, and then swap. That's it. So it's really good because you're accelerating with your arms, but also you're slowing the racket down at the bottom, which engages your lateral muscles as well as your ab muscles. Good job, 7 more seconds. Doing really well, team. Keep going. And hold it there, brilliant. Okay, now we're going to have our split stance back extension. So one foot in front of the other, elbows back, and then we're going to lean forwards. You want to make your elbows pull back so you're squeezing your shoulder blades as if you've got, trying to hold an orange between them, and this will keep your back nice and straight as you lean forwards, force you to engage your ab muscles and your lower back muscles. Also gives you a bit of a calf stretch as well, which is a bonus. Doing really well, team. So really extend back. Good, 10 more seconds. You got it, you got it. Good job, one more. Fantastic, hold it there. Have a drink, take a break. Okay, let's get our yoga mats out again, and we're going to do our final 4 exercises. So, the first one we're going to do is our plank to our arm raise. Okay, so you can either be in your plank position on your hands like this, or on your elbows, and you want to lift your arm up and then replace it like this, okay? And if you want, if you find that a bit intense, you can just hold your normal plank position like this, okay? So, let's go. So you're going to lift the arm up to shoulder height if you can. If possible, you want to make sure you don't roll your body. Obviously easier said than done. I need to work on my core to try and keep my body nice and still. You want to make sure you keep your tummy muscles engaged. So imagine someone's about to poke you in the tummy. That's going to help. That's it. Doing really well, guys. 10 more seconds. Keep going, doing really well. One more. Fantastic. Right, onto our bridges next. So you'll be on your back, and you want to bring your pelvis up into the air, okay? Let's go. So squeeze those glutes. Get a nice straight line between your knees and your shoulders. If you want to take a little bit harder, lift that one leg up, and then as you bring your pelvis down, you bring that down as well. Or you just keep doing your normal bridges. It's up to you. You find a level that's right for you. Doing really well, guys. Ensure you squeeze your bum as you get to the top. That's really good for your lower back. Kind of hopefully preventing a lot of injuries. Fantastic. Right, back to our Superman. So back onto our front. So on our front now, extend our arms out and then pull them back down. Keep your chest off the ground if you can. Okay. If you're finding that a little bit intense, drop your chest to the ground and just bring your hands along the floor. Or if you want to make it a little bit trickier, try and bring your feet off the ground as well. That's really good for working your lower back muscles. That'll be good. So I'm just going to keep my feet on the ground, try and keep my chest off the floor, and squeeze those shoulder blades as you come back. Doing really well, guys. Doing really well. Shoulder blades. That's it. A few more. Oh, fantastic. Right, on to the next one. We do our plank to a downward dog. So, get into our plank position like this, and then get into our downward dog position. Okay, so you go plank, downward dog, just like this. Okay, get those core muscles engaged. Now, so you don't have to have your legs straight. You can have a little bend in the knees, especially if you've got kind of tight hamstrings or tight calf muscles. Definitely helps. That's it. Keep that core going. It's going to be great when you guys back on court. You're able to crush those massive forehand winners. Doing really well, team. And hold it there. Oh, great job. Have a drink, have a break, and move on to the next exercise. This is our squat run. So you've got to get your 3 tennis balls and your racket. You're going to put the balls down on one side. You're going to pick up one of the ball and you've got to transport it to the other side about 4 or 5 steps away. But you've got to keep in a squat position. And then you go backwards in that squat position. Pick up the next ball, bring it to the other side. And then take it back. You've got to stay in the squat position the whole time. If you want to make it that little bit trickier, get rid of the racket. You've got to do a bear crawl all the way to the other side and then back again. Alright, so on your marks, get set, let's go. So you're going to do a squat walk. So you've got to stay in this half squat position the whole time. Start feeling that. We're going to do this for 45 seconds. Okay, bring it back. That's it. Leave that squat position. Really good for your quad muscles. And then when you take them all to one side, you've got to bring them back the other way. So if you want, you get a bit creative and do some tap ups. Ooh. As long as you can control it, more than me. And then again, next one. Okay, well done. We're going to have a 30 seconds rest now, and then we're going to do it again. So, shake out those legs, get that lactic acid, get out of your quad muscles. That's a tough one. So think about how many you've got, so from one side to the other. So I've got 3, 4. So now we're going to do another 45 seconds. We're going to see if we can beat our score from last time. Okay, so get all your balls on one side. Okay, on your marks. Get set, let's go. Get a squat position, and then going back. Again, if you want to get creative, do some juggle volleys. You lost that one over the side. Maybe not a good idea that. And then just get squat back. So keep in that squat position the whole time. And back again. Good job, a few more seconds. That squat position. Okay. Feel that lactic acid. Oh, well done guys. Oh, let's shake it out. On to our next exercise. It's challenge time, and this is the boat hold. So let's get on that, and we're going to put it out again. So, we're going to sit down, and And you got to hold your feet off the ground. Keep your hands out for a minute. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. If you want to make it a little bit harder, straighten those legs. Okay? So, we're in our positions. Let's go. We're going to hold this. Oh, I don't think I can hold that for a minute. So just keep arms straight. Keep legs out. Straight as you can, and engage those core muscles. Think about some of these about to poke you in the tummy. Just keep those feet up. Hope you haven't got any heavy shoes on today. Doing really well. It's good for your balance as well. If you're finding it a bit intense, especially if you get any back pain, then just stop, alright? You know your body, you do as much as you can do. Okay, you're doing really well. Just got 20 seconds to go now. Just 20 seconds. Those arms nice and straight. Okay, doing really well. Keep breathing. Make sure you keep breathing 10 seconds. Go ahead, show off on this bit. Okay, 5 seconds. Doing really well. Keep holding it. Oh, goodness me. Oh, well done, team. That was a tough one. Great job. On to our cool down. So let's move our mat out of the way. We're going to start by marching on the spot. Swing those arms forwards. That's it. Those arms going backwards as well. Great job. And then slap your backs. That's it. Okay, we're going to do a calf stretch. So we're going to walk back foot nice and straight. And we're going to push our hands forwards as well. Get that nice feeling between our shoulder blades. That's really good. Fantastic. Then swap over, change legs. And this time we're going to put our hands behind our body. So we can open up throughout the chest. That's it. But although we did a lot of work with our core today, it was actually really good on the whole body. There was some stuff for our legs in there, some stuff with our arms, as well as our core muscles there. Okay, so now we'll go to a hamstring stretch. So you can straighten one leg, then the other. Keep that nice straight leg. Hands on the other leg. Excellent, then change over. So you've got the other leg going now. That's good. Obviously, if there's anything we don't cover in our cool downs, and any muscles that are particular to you that are aching, then take a bit of time to stretch those. Okay, you have feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to do our big ball that we did at the beginning. So we're going to get our arms and we're going to slowly just rotate, hitting all parts of our body. And this is really good, especially on a session today where there was a lot of work going on the abs, onto your lower back as well. Excellent. Okay. Alright, now this one we're going to straight up into the sky, and then we're just going to roll down, and then we're going to, when we get to the bottom, you're going to hang really heavy. A slight bend in your legs, but you should feel it in your hamstrings. And then swing your tail, just gently just swing from side to side. Your arms nice and loose. And your head really heavy as well. Really good for kind of stretching out all those little muscles in your back. And your vertebrae just decompress a little bit. Good, then we roll back up. That's it. And then we have our arms going forwards and back, very gently, forwards and back. And then we go up and down. That's it. And we do a tricep stretch. So we put our hand between the shoulder blades, pull the elbow towards our back behind us. That's it. You feel it down this part of our body. Do a lot of work with our shoulders and our biceps and our triceps today, so we want to make sure we get those stretched out. Good job. And then swap over. So put the other hand between shoulder blades. Now we're going down this part of our arm here. Really help that muscle relax. Good job. Right, and we best stretch it all. We're going to give ourselves a bit of a hug. So draw your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath. Feel it between your shoulder blades. And then swap over. Chin to your chest. Deep breath. And we're finished. Well done. I hope you enjoyed today's session. If you did, why don't you give us a like? Also, if you subscribe to our channel, you'll see all the videos as we put them up. Look forward to seeing you soon.